Moose, Phillips, who wants to go next?
I'll probably go next because I think Moose's will probably be more of like leading into what we're going to talk about a lot.
Okay.
So I've mostly been playing just Battlefield 5. I still really love that game. It reminds me a lot of playing 1942, like just Battlefield 1942, just the addiction level that I've got. It's just so much fun. I love the World War II setting. I was so happy they went back to it. I've been playing around. I usually play the 64 player modes. I like the large player base, but lately I've been doing the 32 player modes, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. So I've been playing that. They've got some new updates out. I installed a lot of games. I didn't play any of them. When you have a backlog in the hundreds, it's sometimes hard to pick what you want to play. So
it kind of turns into that drug collection soliloquy from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Well, it's like, okay, do you use the Discogs app on your phone?
Yeah.
So the Discogs app has a thing where you can shake it, and it basically selects a random album from your collection. And a lot of times I'll do that to decide what I want to listen to. So I need something like that for my backlog. If there is something like that, I don't know. But I just installed Quake Champions again. So I wanted to play that. I really miss Quake. So I'm not crazy about Quake Champions. It's got like a real mixed reception. It's kind of like it's not old school enough and it's I don't know. It needs a lot of work still, but it's free. So I played that, and I did a lot of non-video game stuff this week. I started organizing my records again and going to the new inner sleeves. I was reading a lot, so I finished a couple books.
Cool.
But
what you reading?
I finished a book called The Last Nazi, which is it's just like a Clive Cussler level thriller. So entertaining, but nothing like revolutionary.
Popcorn reading.
Yeah, it's just empty calories, right? It's just stuff to read on the subway. So that was fun. So I think I'm going to reread some of the Neil Gaiman books, because I've read all those years ago. And so I want to do American Gods again. And they're making Good Omens into a series as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been interested in rereading that. But yeah, I really want to get back to some games this week. Sometimes I get out of the mood. I don't know what to play. So it's just hard for me to start new stuff. You know what I mean? So I'll see this week. I've got a couple things installed. BattleTech is another one I've really enjoyed. It's a mech strategy game. And so that's a really good game. I'd like to play some more of that. It's just hard to focus sometimes. So that's why I play a lot of multiplayer stuff. So we'll see. I also have Assassin's Creed Odyssey installed, and that's a good game too. I know the way Corey's been talking about it has made me want to go back to it. I've never traditionally been an Assassin's Creed guy, but that's a really good game. So
yeah, it just I don't know. I enjoyed Black Flag a lot, but I never really loved the series. I didn't even try Unity, and I played Syndicate for an hour, and I was like, meh, whatever. And then they just stopped making it for a year, and I wasn't going to get Origins, but the way everybody was talking about it, they're like, man, this is like a resurgence for Assassin's Creed. I was like, all right, well, I just played, I had just gotten through Zelda and Horizon. I was like, I'm really into this open world RPG kick right now. And I mean, not that Zelda's an RPG, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I totally do.
And I was watching some videos on Origins, and I was like, I'm going to bite the bullet and just give it a shot. And that ended up being close to my game of the year that year. I think it was third behind Zelda and Horizon that year, actually. And it blew me away. And then I got Odyssey because I knew it was the second in this trilogy they're making.
Yeah.
And it didn't really click with me at first, but I think I was just I don't know. Last year was a really weird year for me playing games and having the baby and getting everything situated and everything. Kind of got away from playing games a lot last year. And I started it and I was like, I'm not ever going to have time for this. And then I picked it up the other day and I started playing again, and it just really clicked. And I don't even really want to play anything else. I played
a lot of fun, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's
really
like
good.
even.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was saying like I like even playing like Anthem and Apex and stuff. I'm like I just want to go back to Assassin's Creed and keep playing.
Yeah, it's really good. Like I had no intention of getting it, but it came with my video card, so why not? Free game, install it. And a lot of the guys in the PC Gamer Discord were raving about it. You know, like there was someone who 100%ed it within like the first week. And so I decided to install it, and I was really pleasantly surprised with it. You know, as someone who I have no real opinion on Assassin's Creed. I've played a few of them, not really my thing.
Yeah.
But I was really pleasantly surprised by it. It's super fun to play. The world is gorgeous, and there's tons of stuff to do. Like it gave me that kind of Witcher 3 feel in terms of size and scope.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I really like it. I think it's definitely worth, even if you don't like Assassin's Creed, you like that open world RPG style, I think it's worth picking up.
Yeah, it's definitely not like, if you didn't like old school Assassin's Creed, this is definitely not that. And like, what I like is every time you turn it on, like every day there's a bounty board that you can go to and pick up daily bounties and do them just to do quick quests or whatever. And sometimes it's just like, go to this place and kill 5 guards or whatever, or deliver this letter to somebody. But like it's free XP every day. Yeah. So, but it's awesome. I'm like level 20 now, and I can't put it down.
Yeah, it's a very good game.
Yeah.
That's all for me.
Before we get to Moose, you mentioned books, and I wanted to mention someone I follow on Twitter, Tanya X Short, is putting out a book called Procedural Storytelling and Game Design. It features developers of Frostpunk, Overland, Caves of Cud, State of Decay 2, Alpha Bear, Curious Expedition, Left 4 Dead, Heaven's Vault, The Sims, and more. Talking about storytelling through game design. And I heard her on the Spelunky show, and I saw a sample of this book, and I really want to read it. So it's actually related to video games too. Moose, what you playing?
Oh, I'll make one more thing before we start. It's related to video games. Humble Bundle has, I just saw a new comic bundle, and one of them is the Bloodborne comic. For anyone interested. And they have a Dishonored one in there as well. So that's one of the new Humble comic bundles.
I've heard good things about the Dishonored one.
I don't know anything about either of them.